Welcome to the Conscious Tutors Year 3 Maths overview for the topic of number and place value. So children in Year 3, under the topic of number and place value, need to be taught their 4 and 8 times tables. So they need to be able to count forwards and backwards in 4s and 8s. For example, 4, 8, 12, or 8, 16, 24, and the same backwards. They also need to be able to count in 50s and 100 as well. Children in this year group must be able to find 10 or 100 more or less than a given number. So on a 100 square, being able to find 10 would mean going down one step. So if we take part of 100 square, for example, like this, going down one step means that you have added on 10 each time. So being familiar with the 100 square is quite important. And also they'll need to know how to add 100 onto a number or take 100 off a given number. The next objective is to be able to recognize the place value of a 3-digit number. So that's knowing that in a 3-digit number we have hundreds, tens, and ones. So ones, tens, and hundreds, usually represented by the letters H, T, and 0. So for example, the number 325 would be partitioned like this. That represents 300, add 20, add 5. Children must also be able to compare and order numbers up to 1000. So again, using the more than, less than, and equal to sign. So for example, 563 is more than 470. 972 is less than 1000. 500 plus 50 plus 100 equals 550 plus 100. That could be a way in which it is shown that that is equivalent to 650. Children must also be able to identify, represent, and estimate numbers using different representations. So again, if we look at the place value of a number, that could be represented using Dean's equipment. So 300, if we take this example, would look like this. 300, 2 tens, 20, and then your 5, like this. You could also show this on an abacus. So let's say we've got 300, 1, 2, 3, and 20, and then 5. If 100 more was added to this number, 325 would become, and we had to show that representation, would become 425. If 3 was taken off this number, then we'd reduce that by 3. So that's what it means to represent numbers in different ways. Children need to also be able to read and write numbers up to 1000 in numerals and words, and solve number problems, practical problems involving these ideas. So that could be something like this as well. Being able to write numbers up to 1000 in numerals and words is very important. So practicing just by drawing up in a table, for example, 962 written as 900, and 62. And that's it for the overview for Year 3 number and place value.